Welcome! Today we're breaking down the official county guidelines to bring you an explainer on a topic that, let's be honest, usually brings a little bit of stress. But hey, we're going to make it completely stress-free. We're talking about navigating and resolving your traffic tickets seamlessly in Sarasota County, Florida. So if you've got a citation sitting on your desk right now, you are in the exact right place. Let's get into it.
Imagine settling your Sarasota County traffic ticket without stepping out of your home. We'll guide you through the seamless process of paying it online, saving time and hassle, all while ensuring every step is crystal clear.
Here's a quick look at our roadmap for today's explainer. First, welcome to the system. Then, understanding your traffic ticket, followed by a step-by-step payment guide, troubleshooting common scenarios, and finally, final confirmation and disclaimer.
Okay, Section 1, welcome to the system. Let's dive right in.
Moving right along to Section 2, understanding your traffic ticket. Before making any moves, you really need to know what you're looking at.
So, the central hub for all this administrative magic is the Sarasota County Clerk of the Circuit Court. Their digital setup literally lets us bypass those dreaded physical lines. But before you even think about entering your credit card info, it is absolutely crucial to understand exactly what kind of ticket you're actually dealing with. What's really interesting here is that automated camera tickets use completely different portals than your standard police citations. If an officer handed you a uniform traffic citation, you're going to use the clerk's official portal, which is powered by SightPay USA. But if you got an automated red light camera notice in the mail, which comes with a statutory civil penalty of $158, that actually has to be paid at secure.redlightviolations.com using your notice number and PIN. Similarly, those automated school zone speed notices, which carry a $100 penalty, are handled over at speedviolation.com. Whatever you do, do not try to pay a camera ticket on the standard court website because it just won't work. Now, for those standard civil traffic infractions, you have a strict 30-day statutory window from the date of the citation to make your decision. You basically have three pathways here. First off, you can just pay the fine, but be warned, paying the fine directly without electing traffic school, that is a formal admission of guilt. It slaps a conviction on your record, adds points to your license, and will very likely spike your insurance premiums. Your second option is to elect traffic school, which we'll look at next. And the third option is to contest the citation entirely and request a court hearing.
If you're looking to protect your insurance rates and avoid those pesky points, Option 2, the Basic Driver Improvement or BDI pathway, is really your best friend. You just need to elect this option and pay the fine within that initial 30 days. After that, you get 90 days to actually complete a state-approved 4-hour traffic school course. And here's a fantastic recent update for you. As of July 24, 2026, the Sarasota Clerk's Office introduced a dedicated online portal. You no longer have to mess around with mailing in a paper certificate. You can literally just upload your digital completion certificate in a few easy steps. It's a real game changer.
All right, let's look at Section 3, Step-by-Step Payment Guide. Getting this part right is crucial.
Whether you're just paying the fine straight up or electing traffic school at the same time, let's walk through the exact steps for processing a standard citation online. First up, you'll head over to the Sarasota Clerk's official website and navigate to the traffic tickets section. That's going to route you directly to their secure third-party processor, SightPay USA. To authenticate your specific case, the system's going to ask for two things: your exact citation number and your billing zip code. This little cross-referencing step just makes sure you are definitely paying the correct ticket. Once you're authenticated, you'll be prompted to select your payment method. The online portal accepts Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. Now, if for any reason you prefer non-digital methods, the clerk does still accept cashier's checks or money orders by mail. Or you can use Cash, Apple Pay, and Google Pay if you decide to go down there in person. But hey, since we're doing this from the couch, your credit or debit card is really the whole shebang.
Now, for the sake of total transparency, you are going to see a convenience fee added at checkout. Because the county uses a third-party processor, standard card transactions are subject to a percentage-based processing fee. This runs between 3.5% and 5.95%, or sometimes it's just a flat transaction surcharge of $3.50, depending on the exact portal parameters. Just keep in mind, these administrative surcharges do not reduce your principal ticket balance, so just factor them in as the cost of that online convenience.
Let's move on to Section 4, troubleshooting common scenarios. Because, let's face it, things don't always go perfectly to plan.
So, what if you encounter a roadblock? The most common issue we see is people typing their info into the portal the day after they get pulled over, and the system basically says your ticket doesn't exist. Don't panic. Law enforcement actually has up to 5 calendar days to submit the citation, and the clerk's office takes up to 3 business days to index it. There's a bit of an indexing latency there. Just give it a few days. And if you physically lost the paper ticket, no worries. You can use the county's ClerkNet portal to search for your case using your full legal name entirely for free.
Another super common scenario involves status violations. Say you were cited for something like not having your registration or insurance card in the car, but it actually was valid at the time. You can get what's called a corrective dismissal. You simply provide proof to the clerk and pay a $10 dismissal fee. But listen closely to this part. Under Florida law, if you just log on and pay the full fine online, that is treated as an automatic admission of guilt. You will automatically forfeit your right to that $10 dismissal option.
Timing is absolutely everything here. You have that initial 30-day window to act. If your account remains unpaid for more than 90 days, the entire case is classified as delinquent and shipped off to external collection agencies like Alliance One or Linebarger. Once it hits collections, additional surcharges are stacked on top, and you can't even pay the clerk directly anymore. And it gets worse. If you let unpaid citations stack up, or you somehow accumulate 12 points in 12 months, your driver's license will face a mandatory administrative suspension. If you are experiencing genuine financial hardship, please don't just ignore the ticket. The clerk's office actually offers a formal payment plan agreement that you can request right online.
Also, please protect yourself from scammers. The clerk actively warns about bad actors calling or texting, claiming to be court employees and demanding immediate credit card payments over the phone while threatening instant license suspension. Some are even emailing forged citations. It's wild. Official court employees will literally never solicit phone payments like this. If you get a suspicious call, just hang up and dial the official Traffic and Fines Division directly at 941-861-7400 to verify.
All right, almost done. Section 5, Final Confirmation and Disclaimer. Let's wrap this up.
We are in the home stretch. You've verified your ticket type, elected your options, navigated the payment portal, and steered clear of all those pitfalls. When you finally hit Submit on SitePay USA, you'll be directed to a final confirmation screen. I strongly advise you to either physically print this receipt or save it as a PDF for your personal records. Digital glitches happen, and having that hard proof with a transaction number ensures you can always prove your compliance if the system ever fails to update your case file.
As a brief disclaimer, please remember that legal procedures, convenience fees, and local court guidelines are always subject to change. While this explainer provides a highly detailed roadmap based on the current Sarasota County infrastructure, you should always verify information and current procedures directly with the Sarasota County Clerk of Court's official website. We've broken down the portals, the timelines, the fees, and those hidden traps. You have all the tools you need to handle this efficiently. So, now that the process is completely demystified, are you ready to securely resolve your citation right from the comfort of your home? Thank you so much for joining me as we unpacked these guidelines. Stay safe on those roads and keep learning.